Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I'll tell you what, I was tired. No, there's no RimWorld. This is just... I was just joking. Hey, Vinny, when are you releasing tour merch, if any? Probably on the tour. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are going to talk a little bit about TMG. Not much to talk about. I talked about it a decent amount yesterday, but I want to show you the stuff I got. But first, here's just a quick look. I didn't really have the opportunity to get much footage because, oh, whoa, Jar Jar. Oh my god. I was luckily able to, you know, get a little bit and then give my camera to a friend, so that was helpful. Because I couldn't really walk around the hall, but it was the busiest year yet. The vendors were saying that this was the most, like, probably the busiest year, the most money they made at this particular con. I don't really know how that happened, but it happened. They had good guests. I mean, I got a chance to talk to David Hayter for a little bit. I wanted to talk to him more, but it was just too busy. But I did say hello, and I was, you know, just talking to him about Comic-Con and stuff. And that's my line back there. Not this one, the one behind that one. Ah, whatever. Well, anyway, it was busy. It was a busy con, and I had fun. And that's pretty much it. I didn't do anything on stage this year because I just didn't feel like I had anything to contribute. Vinny, you cut me off at the urinal in the restroom. I might have, but you gotta be aggressive when you're going to pee. Otherwise, you have to pee your pants. I have no idea if this chat member's joking, but... I mean, you never know. So, hey, chat. This is IRL Sauce. So let's take a look at some of the stuff people gave me at Too Many Games. I think some of the stuff is entertaining. There's some blind boxes. There's some stuff like this. Yep. It's pretty good. Now, also, I know people are kind of conditioned now for Tamagotchi on Monday, but I'm definitely going to do that either tomorrow in the afternoon or Wednesday in the afternoon. It's going to be early streams both days. So, but yeah, I really like that. I got plenty of really interesting and fun drawings. Dearest Mallard. If, unfortunately, if you don't tag your art, I won't remember who gave it to me. I'm sorry. It was really crazy. Again, thank you all for waiting in line. Some people said they waited 3 hours, which is absolutely fucking insane. It's literally just me. But it's crazy. I mean, that is the con I'd say is busiest for me. I thought it was PAX East. No, it's that one. But I got a Joker duck, which is pretty cool. This is like a new genre. Well, it's not even that new of a thing, but like I have the Solid Snake duck. But yeah. Now they have Joker duck. Sure. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, ducks abound. Alien duck. I might need to fix the autofocus. I got this, which squeaks. I got a Star Trek The Next Generation lunchbox. No, this is not really a card sauce. I have a lot of card sauce stuff for a future occasion, but this isn't that. This is just stuff I got at the convention. But yeah, I guess we can hold on to this for later and store stuff in there, amphetamines, etc., etc. Someone gave me vodka. Not the alcohol, but the horse girl. So maybe vodka should go in there, in the lunchbox. And a variety of stickers, as usual. It's from Rollis, right? Or is it Rolo? I forget. Rollis, thank you. That clarified nothing for me. Oh, sorry about that. How about this? I bet Jolly is gonna love that if he ever sees this. Again, I don't really remember who made all this stuff. I think I met about, I would say, 300 people or so at this fucking convention. So, yeah, there's not really much that's gonna be stuck in my brain. So, just gotta live in the moment, man. Okay, so I wanna get like right there focused. Focus. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. So that's going in the lunchbox. Gray Leno, definitely going in the lunchbox. And she says, there you go. You already forgot. No, I remember you, Freudian weapon. I said your name 3 times in a row. Each time I saw you, just so I'd remember. But I'll forget for next year. Upset duck. This is like a new duck just dropped. Let's see. I think this is, yeah, this is a blind box. So you can get any number of upset ducks. Ooh, candy. Desiccant. Oh, that sounds delicious. Inedible. Oh, wait, no, that says... incredible. Oh, shit, I bet this thing tastes amazing. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. What does that say? Wrong creator? Huh. Interesting. That's a pretty cute duck. That could go in there too. Probably one of the last things that can go in there. I got these little display pieces from some of our old unused logos, which is a deep cut. Pretty cool. Could also function as a coaster, but I won't do that. Let's see. Let's see. Some art here. The Glizzy Guzzler. This one's pretty interesting. This is crystals. There was some information on these, but I don't remember. I don't know where that is right now, but this is like an Aurora stone. So you can have like or a Borealis stone or something, and you could put the Borealis stone. These are pre-charged, by the way, but you can put that in your kitchen. That was one thing I remember. This is a very cool one, because it doubles text. Look at that. It's very interesting. So, yeah. Pretty unique gift. Oh, look what I found under the couch. Wow. Yeah, well, people... Listen, chat, people gave me some packs. This one just so happened to be under the couch. Who knew? Alright. Well, here we go. Yep, I have these hidden all over the place, just in case I fall off the wagon, I could just find one and not lose my mind. Loperit Scout, White Auracite, Ice Magic, Fate of the Sun Crystal. By the way, it's been a year, maybe more than a year since this set came out. I'm still opening these fucking cards. Black Mage's Rod, Town Greeter, Hero, Vector, Imperial Capital, Black Waltz number 3. Squall! Again. I got another Squall. Never got a natural VV, and I got Zodiarch, Umbral God, from 14, Squall from 8. I think Desert's playing 8, like, right now, actually. Primal Garuda, Self-Destruct. Is he playing 8? Which one is he? Oh, he is, yeah. There were a couple Squalls at the, convention, and I complimented all of them. I got into a conversation with a chat member on the line about, how 8 is unfairly hated. That said, don't ask me to stream it. Just don't. Please. Thank you. Got a Moglin. A little felt Moglin, and the person that made it said that they were upset they made it too cute. Which, I mean, fair enough. So, bitch! It is cuter than it has any right to be, but I like him. So, big fan. I mean, he can't really go in the lunchbox, but that's okay. Someone said crucify him. I can't do that. So, but there is someone that made me a Moglin crucifixion. You know, there's an additional detail here. I can't put my finger on it, even though I should. There's just a slight additional detail that I don't think I actually drew in my version of it. And they also made this Mogged by Fate. It's Moglin smut in the form of book. So, I don't know... Yeah, these are magnets, by the way, so... These will go on my fridge. They're really nice, thank you. I don't need you to draw Moglin penis if you're gonna see me at a convention, though, chat. Just on the side, you can censor that or just not draw it. Like, see, look, here. This one, nice, pure. This, evil. Very evil. Alright, thanks. You made those? Not really. Look. Got some perler beads. Got a duck. Got Twitch chat. I got a pigeon. If you want, chat members that made this stuff for me, just tag yourself on the Vinesauce channel when it gets uploaded. Got frog, but also with the addition of magnet. Very cool. I got here a homemade Karopi. Look at this guy. Look at those eyes. Look, he's adorable. I'm still getting Karopis now. It's like every year a new thing is added to the arsenal of things to make or give Vinny. And I'm very grateful for this, but I actually do, you know, last year was a big Karopi year for me. I got tons of Karopis. This year it's Moglin with his little penis out, so that's fun. But ducks, Karopis, Final Fantasy, aliens. I got a couple aliens. I got an alien plush that I actually probably have a couple things that I should retrieve. I got this nice space scene. I really like this. This is really cool. Shiny. I got Star Wars Episode 1. What's what? The person that gave this to me said that they had multiples of these from school back in 1999. So, yeah, it's a little book. What's a Wookiee? Did we get to learn about Voodoo Hide? It wasn't too many years ago that no one except George Lucas knew the answer to that question. His early drafts for his heroic new space fantasy, The Star Wars, were stuffed with bizarre and inscrutable terms such as Bantha Blaster, Mos Eisley, and Asteroid. Astrodroid? Yeah.
Gunga City!
Ships and vehicles. We got Trade Federation Battleship, Republic Cruiser, Trade Federation Large Transport, Single Trooper Aerial Platform, STAP, Trade Federation Battle Tank, AAT. You could use that in some of the Star Wars games. Gunga Sub. The amphibious Gungas use squid-like
Bangors!
as common underwater transports. You know what I'm looking for, chat. This is all well and good, but there's one specific thing I'm looking for. Don't tell me he's not in here. Wait, I think he's in the other book. He's in this one. Episode 1, Who's Who. Fuck. Oh, there you go. Supreme Chancellor Valorum. Love that guy. Had his action figure. Didn't know who the fuck he was or what he did. I was young. I was like 14 or 13 years old or whatever, and I was like, what is happening in this story? I don't care. Lightsabers are cool. Qui-Gon Jinn uses a lightsaber. Kenobi uses lightsaber. There are two of them. Here's Darth Sidious. I don't know who that could be, but he looks like another guy in this book. Queen Amidala. Oh! Now, what's interesting is Darth Sidious is on this page, and Palpatine is 2 pages later. They should have just put them back to back for no particular reason. Sio Bibble. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah. Captain Panaka Bread. Jar Jar. Boss Nass. Padme. Rick Oli. Oh yeah, he flies the spaceship. R2-D2. Darth Maul. Come on, where is he? I thought, wait, was this stuck together? No. Oppo Rancisis. I'm sorry, who? Are these like Jedi Masters? Were these even in the movie? Oh, that's the original Stinky Yoda puppet. Lotdod? I'm learning so much. I should study this before I see the movie, before it comes out. I know this guy. He was in Jedi Power Battles. She was in that too. What? Wait, is my boy Rats Terrell in this? Hang on. Odie Mandrell is participating in the race in Boonta Eve. Same for Gasgano. I remember this guy. Dud Bolt. Mars Guo. Timto Pagalis. Bowls Roar. Holy fuck. He's in the Mos Espa Casino? What the fuck? Oh, Ben Quadraneros. Look at this guy. Oh, wait, wrong guy. That's Rats Terrell. Where is he? Arc Bumpy Roos? I don't even know who some of these characters are. I must be a fake fan. Aldar Beto. Is Aldar Beto looking kind of sexy? Juan Sandage. The dashing playboy Juan Sandage has been racing pod racers since he was 2 years old. Now 6, the aging Devlik knows his only chance of winning the Boonta Eve pod race is to get rid of Sebulba. That's crazy. There's Jabba the Hutt. C-3PO. Sebulba. Oh, Rats Terrell isn't in this. They got Lot Dodd and all that shit, but no rats. Hang on, I'm gonna go through one more time very quickly. Oh yeah, this is like the worst form for a Jedi, because, man, you just... There she is, Yaddle. They got rid of her real quick. One wrong move and that neck comes right off for that other one. Evan Peel? God, there's so many more weirdos than I thought. There's a lot of glup shittos in episode 1. Kiadimundo. I think Kiadimundi's almost a glup shitto. He's like a quarter glup. Ebe Endocott. Like EBE. Clegg Holdfast. Chat, I'm sorry to say this, but our boy Rats Terrell is not in this book. Man. What's the point, even? Beetlejuice Duck. It's just Beetlejuice Duck. I don't think I need to take this out of the box, but... Big fan. Beetlejuice Rusty Duck Day. Speaking of, more ducks. I think I have about 5 of these at this point. That might be an exaggeration. Okay, like 4. It's an easy, cheap gift to give me, I get it. Speaking of aliens, though, here's another one of these. I don't know which one I got. I opened one of these on a stream previously. But... let's see. Okay. Maybe there's a chat member who remembers which one I got, but I don't believe... It was definitely not this one. This is a new one. This is a brain yacht alien. It's very cool. I signed... This music is, reminding me that I signed, of course, many Marios. I signed Mario 64. I signed Mario All-Stars. I signed the Mario Super Show about 5 or 6 times, including a VHS of one specific episode. It was just like a random thing from, like, the early 90s. So, I do, yeah, I guess people... No, not the feet one, as far as I'm aware, but... I'm just very associated with Mayro, so... Did you sign Moldio? No. Are you gonna watch the Splatoon Raiders Direct? What time is it? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? When is it? What is it? It's at 10 a.m.? Nah. I'll be live early tomorrow. I'll be live in the afternoon. I can watch it when I do go live, but I'm not gonna watch it live. I'll be live at, like, I don't know, noon 30? Or maybe, like, 1. Star Fox tomorrow? I could be. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be dividing my time. I think I'm gonna try to finish 007 tonight. Which is, that's why I'm playing mostly 007 tonight. That'll free up a little time. Is this how this is supposed to go? I think this guy goes here. And then this guy, this little guy goes here. He's magnetic. Right? So that's like the abduction. And then that goes like that. And then you can see it kind of goes like that. And then this guy goes up here, and that's also magnetic. And then that goes there, except it doesn't fit. See? It's weird. It doesn't fit. Oh, it kind of does, but those have to go back further. And the mask doesn't stay on particularly well, but I really like it. Yeah, these are cool blind boxes. Again, it's just plastic, but, you know, it's fun. I got a Hallmark ornament. Oops. Well, there goes the box. I just don't know my own strength. But it's Wind Waker Link. It's Toon Link. This is really great. I get to put this on my Christmas tree, which I don't really have, but I'll put it on my Christmas tripod. It's okay. I don't think the box is going to be worth any money one day, much like my Episode 1 figurines weren't. I got Detective Raccoon Police, you know, for Leon. I got a little promo item for Rolf, which is a golf game they were showing off. I played Bulbo, which is pretty good, by the way. I enjoyed it. It was like a physics-based platformer. I didn't play Rolf. James Rolf? Maybe. Thanks for all the streams, and it's a little butthole on Pom Pom Purin. There's an Omamori here. I don't really know what this represents. I don't know if this is supposed to ward off any evil spirits that were in the rest of the gifts, but I'll take it. And Vivi. Okay, I'll get that in there too. Yeah, so that's Tifa. And that's cool. I can't fathom why that was given to me, but little Doom keychain. I think I have one of those already, but that's pretty neat. I like that. That's especially good because it's spiky, so if you put it in your pocket, you will pierce your skin. Something from the Square Enix Cafe. Some, let's see. I haven't opened this yet. Oh, wait, yeah, I have. It's Sylvando, and it's the big Slime King. Coasters. Yep, Sylvando. And that's Lego Batman, too. Cool. A couple other things here. So, some of you may remember that I was given a script. It was basically a fan fiction of me in a Final Fantasy VII fan fiction. And it involved a pizza place that I had at Seventh Heaven, or like, you know, in Midgar. And they recorded, the two folks that gave that to me recorded it. And this is the face I made when they explained to me that I was in their fan fiction. So this year they just drew that. They drew the face I made. Yeah. So Again, I have a weird life. I got a crocheted vine shroom that includes a little alien. And I think there was another... I really got to get all my stuff together. I have more. I think there was another thing in here. But it is like a crochet like bag. So I can store other things in there too. Pretty cool. People are very creative. I really am very appreciative of this stuff. Here's one that's... I don't even know where they got this from. It's Yoshi from the Mario Brothers movie from 1993. Yep, it's Yoshi, everyone. That's what he looks like. So that's a fucking all-timer right there. That's a classic button. There was a companion piece to that button, but I'll show you that when I find it. Does that say slop? I think they said they drew that in line waiting for me. But that's how long the line was. Here's me. Does this unscrew? No, I think that's just like nailed in. This is actually, from what they said, it was a RimWorld pawn. No, not a butt plug. It's... Anyway, next. I've got this pin. Cards. Oh, it's Fallout. Yeah, Fallout themed pin. I have a pin here I'm going to save for last because I think chat's going to like it the best. I'm going to save best for last. Little Quaxley. Is this just a keychain or a bookmark? I'm not sure what's going on here. It's both. It's cool. Right. Some stickers. Custom Nort. Me as a cat, I think. Vine Shroom, a squid. Melp. I feel like this after signing for about an hour and a half. Maybe an hour and 20 minutes. That's where my brain goes, and I'm just like a walking shell of a human after an hour and a half of signing, but I pushed through. The cat is Hachiware from Chikawa. I'm sorry, what are those words? Get with the times, man. Oh shit, a pack. Whoa, what's this? Was this under the couch? I mean, people were literally coming up to me, giving me these, and saying, Vinny, I found this under the couch. So... Like, I'm good. I don't need to collect these anymore. I got Vivi. I'm okay. I don't even know, like, maybe there's a gold chocobo in here? Can that even be possible in these regular packs, or do you have to buy those overpriced other ones? I didn't get a natural Vivi. That's true. Ifrit, Araman, Balam, T-Rexor, Dragoon's Wyvern, Iron Giant, Vincent's Limit Break, Zidane Tribal, of course, it's Tantalus Thief, Sleep Magic, Sorceress's Schemes, Vanilli, Cheerful ICE, Astrologian's Planisphere, that's the rare of this, right there, Thunder Magic, and Robinastra Royal City. Thank you for these packs, everybody, but man, at this point, it's just getting sad. It's just sad that Vivi had to be given to me. I found the other button. Walk tall, act proud, be a Goomba. Mario Bros. These are really These are great gifts because they're so weird and they're so like specific and rare. Born to Die, World is a Fuck, Kill 'Em All, 1985, I Am Trash Man. What is that, 410 billion dead chatters? What is that? I'm sorry, is that a thing? Old meme. Oh. They also made Four Horsemen Streamer Days. Oh, it's a classic bootleg shirt. Okay. This is really cool. I think the guys would love to see this. I'll show them. Flimsy Steve is on there somewhere. And a little shroom keychain. V-dub on this side. It's very high quality stuff. I like it. Are they popsicles? They might be plopsicles. Okay. More duck in UFO. Duck. Pigeon keychain. Custom. Noodle pigeon at that too. That's a patch. Master Sword, Shadow and Steel. Cool. This was Bob Wolf's business card this year. Bob is like, I think, almost competing with me in a way to give out the most ridiculous knick-knack. It's a fucking Game Boy Advance cartridge. I don't know if it's a business card necessarily, but it has connectors, so I have to find out what the fuck is on this. Maybe it just has like a little intro. I can't play it. I don't have a Game Boy Advance. Like, I think I'd have to charge it. I don't know if I have a charger. Do I have a DS available? I do. Somewhere. I don't know where they are. So, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna figure this out for next time, but I have to actually... Put it this way, if I have the DS or the GBAs, aside from the original one, I don't, which is batteries, I don't even know where the chargers are. But, Bob is great. Love Bob Wolf. He said he likes to watch my streams a little bit here and there, so I was like, what? Why? But, I mean, I watch his videos, so it goes both ways. Always a good dude. I like to give him the tchotchkes when I have them. This year was the tissues. Did anyone see the, Did I ever show them on stream? The knick-knack I was giving out this year? No? Alright, well, I'm out of them. So, I'm gonna show you. I just need to grab one. Hang on a second, chat. This is real, by the way. This is real. Okay, here we go. Got one. This is what I was giving out at PAX East in Too Many Games this year. Yep. It's just tissues. That's it. Fairly inexpensive novelty gift. Yeah. There's a warning on there, though. So, and if you don't heed the warning, you die in 7 days, but that's alright. Probably good. Here's another sticker that was at the bottom of the bag. Here's James. In pin form. And here's an alien taking a shit in pin form. We're reaching the end, I promise. This is like a never-ending supply of stuff, but... Another duck. Space duck. Little guy? I don't know. Is that a Pokemon? My voice is still a little bit messed up. Not even messed up, it's just a little weaker than normal. It's a whooper. And here's a slowpoke. And that's a Mother 3 frog. Oh, yeah. Not that... My voice is fine. you know, you can obviously hear I'm not that bad, but it's just a little weaker than normal because I was, you know, it's like, okay, I'm meeting people and I have to talk loud over the ambient volume. Then I'm in, you know, for several nights I'm in a place where I'm talking with friends and stuff where I have to talk over loud drunk people. And, you know, meeting people on the con floor. It's just a lot for me. I think my friend, that's one of my vendor friends, he's actually a Staten Islander. His voice was shot by day 3. He had no voice. I was like, dude, are you sick? He's like, no, this just happens every time. So luckily, that didn't get me. I definitely feel tired. The past 2 days, I slept well last night, but I feel tired. It's a good time. I wouldn't miss it if I can help it. I like going to cons. I like meeting people. I like when people give me weird gifts. As you'll see, I have one more weird gift. And genuinely, I do like to give back to the community. I actually don't get paid for these. You know, here's what they do. Long Island Retro Con gives me a little bit of money, but not too much. But the thing is, like, a guy like David Hayter, who's flying out to a thing like that, he's a guy that deserves to get paid. You know, he's been in a lot of stuff. His time is worth it. But for me, I just like to go. It's a little bit of an ego boost. It only happens a little bit, you know, a couple times a year. And then we sell some merch. I sign some records. People tell me which songs they like. I guess before I end up showing you the last couple items, one of which is this non-beery time Pokemon. Do conventions smell bad? Well, a little bit. But people had a lot of different things. Like, when I meet people at these cons, they tell me, like, a lot of it was like, hey, Vinny, I've been watching you since I was 12. I'm 26 now. That was a real thing that was told to me. Sorry to make you feel old, but insert this here. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Other times people tell me, like, Vinny, the first stream I watched of yours was Sesame Street Corruptions, or, like, you know, some weird playthrough I did of some weird game that I don't remember. A lot of it I do remember. A lot of it's like the Mario 64 corruptions, the Mario and Luigi voices. Once in a while, it's just a playthrough of their favorite game that they were searching for and they found me. That seems to be another common one. Sometimes it's you know, something like Zelda, Twilight Princess, or whatever. Sometimes it's way more obscure. And I think the one I heard maybe the most, aside from corruptions, was, hey, Vinny, I liked you from Mario! So, expected. Pretty expected. Hey, Vinny, I got arrested to you saying Mario! Can you sign my kid? I'm sorry to do this, chat member. I am so sorry to do this. This is really funny. This is on a side note. Someone was like, hey, Vinny, can we do the Titanic pose? And I was like, what are you talking about? And they said, you know, like what Leo does. And I was like, no. No, I'm not doing that, chat member. We took a picture, but no, I'm not doing a Leo pose. I'm so sorry. Someone said, never meet your heroes. That's true. So, I don't know what's going on here. I think maybe like that. I think it's supposed to be like an underwater scene. Some people also like to tell me what songs they like of mine, and I can't really say if there was one specific one that people liked the most, but the one I heard maybe the most was, I think In the Garden is still pretty much the #1 answer. There's also Vomit in the Ball Pit. I heard a lot of stuff about the New Flesh game and how that got people into the band, so that was cool. So, yeah, it's just kind of everything. Garbage Land, like, I hear a little bit of everything, but In the Garden's the one I think that just gets around the most somehow. I think... Wait, does this go on like this? How does this go on? Oh, like that, maybe. It's like a little water scene. And there's a... just a head. Doesn't seem to attach to anything. Tim pole? Oh. Cool. Okay. Well, that's neat. I've never seen one of those before. We're getting close to the end here, and unfortunately someone gave me Italian brain rot trading card collection. I was the one who asked if your public access days helped with your segment stuff on stream, is basically what they said. Yeah, it was a good question. I never got that question before, which was, I'm not, like, I guess I'm not the only person that does this, but I think the way they described it was they hadn't really seen any other streamers do segments the way I do. I'm sure other people do, but what I mean by that is like, you know, Commercial Chaos followed by Plugin Plague, followed by, like, a very specific segment with a name and a logo. That's very common, but maybe it's not as common with video game streamers. So, did my public access days inform that? And the answer is, maybe? I think it just came out of necessity from, like, all these different things I was doing. But, yeah, maybe. I still don't have a good answer to that question. Fucking Italian brain rot. I saw it even... God, I don't even want to see this shit anymore, but I saw Tongue Sahur digging into a pickle person and then getting shat out recently. And it's like, can we just... Please. There's more to us Italians than this. Cacto hippopotamo. Chimpanzini bananini. Fabrito bandito. Matteo. Snakula. Snakuli bananuli. Il mago tiramisu. And finally, chat, keep in mind, there's probably a couple other things that I missed that are in some other bag of mine. You know what? Give me a second. Before we get to the final item, there's one more thing. Hang on. So, Chad, I can confirm there's a couple extra things I haven't, I have to find, and maybe we'll show at a later date, but there's an alien. I'm pretty sure I have an alien just like this. but I have a feeling I will have many more by the time I perish. Speaking of, here's another alien. So many aliens. Someone made guitar picks. There were Redvox ones as well as these. So these are cool. These are I believe these are 3D printed. And they're neat, and people have made me guitar picks before. Unfortunately, I'm very specific about guitar picks. These I'm gonna try. These seem pretty cool. And I do have, they're actually higher quality than most 3D printed guitar picks. And they feel like they have like a good, like they don't bend too much. So I'm going to give these a shot, but in most cases, there's a very specific material I like. Dunlop, the green Dunlop ones are the ones that tend to, the Tortex picks. They just are the best ones. I don't know. For me. So it's like kind of weird. Like I've had people make them out of various materials and it doesn't always work. Sometimes they get stuck or they're too fucking floppy or whatever. One other thing too is another chat member gave me a magazine that I own somewhere. This is a Nintendo Power that I have. I remember this render. This is a weird one. But it is kind of, I don't know where it is. I know I have it. It's wild revisiting this too. And this is just when the N64 like first came out. You can tell because the #1 game, Mario Kart 64, which probably just came out, and then Star Wars Shadows of the Empire is #3? What? I remember they had these charts for a while. Even though the new console was out, they still had them. Somehow DKC3 is #1 over Zelda Link to the Past. I guess it had just released. Look, everybody, it's FIFA. Oh, Blast Corps. That's a great game. I was gonna say FIFA and Star Fox. It's like current year. So, here it is. Little did we know 30 years ago that, well, almost 30 years ago, that I'd be playing a game with a realistic-looking fox in it. Which I'm looking forward to playing more of, even if it is something I've already played a bunch. I want to see what they do with the rest of it. But yeah, I had this exact one. Oh no. Oh, the poster is this. Well, they can't all be zingers. Doom 64 I love. I've very frequently proclaimed how much I love Doom 64. Oh, that reminds me, I got a chance to talk to... I talked to RGT, I talked to She Says, Liam Triforce, a lot of great people that I'd met before, but there was someone at the con that I hadn't met that I got a chance to talk to, which is MVG, Modern Vintage Gamer. And he was awesome. And he was wearing a Doom 64 shirt, and we talked Doom 64, and he said, you know, we talked a little bit about RZ, because we're both in it. He's cool. Really, really nice guy. I like his videos a lot. Someone wants to know why I'm talking shit about Lost Vikings. It's a great game. That poster just looked like ass. Here's the future of the N64, everybody. Robotron 64, War Gods, Aero Fighters Assault, which I own this one. This is a very mediocre game with terrible frame rates, but I didn't care. I loved it anyway. I just like jets. Castlevania on the N64. Wow, that can't be real, can it? Zelda 64, Fall 97. Probably not. That delay from 97 to 98 was excruciating. And finally, chat, for real, here it is. This is one of the more interesting items I've ever been given at a con. It's soft. Where do you even get this? Who even makes this? No, I'm serious. It's like the material is soft. Look, it's like velour or something. The Italian Senate. Someone just said, okay, Zidane. Yeah. It's a pin cushion? Well, it's definitely a cushion. Alright, well, I have a lot to clean up, but I'm not gonna do that. Hey, thanks everybody. It was fun. It's a good con this year. I didn't really get much of a chance to go around the show floor and buy something myself. So thank you for bringing the con to me. It's just really almost impossible. I walk 3 steps and it becomes like kind of a mob situation almost. It's the only con that really happens. It happens at PAX, it happens at MagFest to a lesser extent, but TMG is, I can't walk around. So it was really great to do the signing this year, and it was really nice to meet you all, and thank you for the gifts and the whatever, and the Italian Senate item. And now I'll show you the favorite thing, my favorite thing that I got. Okay, chat. I'll be just a moment.